Hey guys, it's Shanks Crypto here, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my most undervalued cryptocurrencies, which I think should at least be over $10 right now, and one that I think can get you a 10 to 20 times return in the near future. I'll be talking about game credits, and what they're trying to do is revolutionize the gaming industry. Right now, the price of the coin is around $1.72. Their goals are to create a blockchain-based mobile gaming store. They're trying to compete with other app stores such as Google Play, Amazon, and Apple. They're trying to create decentralized tournaments slash decentralized match play with their other token, which is called Mobile Go. They're trying to have thousands of popular games in their mobile gaming store by the end of 2017, and they will incorporate Mobile Go into those games. Mobile Go has a total supply of 100 million, market cap is 29 million. I think this coin is very undervalued, and I think the coin can at least reach $3 to $6 per coin in the future. The team will buy back and burn MobileGo tokens with 10% of game credits profits quarterly, which I believe they will get a good amount of profit. So there will be a ton of tokens that will be getting burned, and thus the price of MobileGo will increase. MobileGo has a real use case. MobileGo tokens will allow for the development of a decentralized virtual mobile gamer marketplace, the ability for gamer vs. gamer, decentralized match play, and decentralized tournaments running on smart contracts. MobileGo will be used inside games located inside the Game Credits App Store. Gamers will be able to wager their MobileGo tokens in peer-to-peer matches, for example, 1v1s or tournaments. So, basically, you can match someone, wager your Mobile Go against someone, let's just say in a 1 vs 1. The winner wins the other person's Mobile Go tokens. Or you could do tournaments where, you could do 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, etc. They also have a game where I think it's 100 people can play at once. So I'd assume that they're going to have a tournament for that as well. And all the matches will be located on the blockchain, so there's really no way for people to cheat. There's no way for someone to say that they won when they really didn't. There's really going to be no way to dispute. If you've ever played game battles in the past, I'm not sure if it's really popular nowadays, but 6-7 years ago, back when I used to be really into gaming, Game Credits was one of the most popular websites, and there would be cheaters all around. There would be corrupt admins where you would report that you won, someone would dispute it, and the admin would give the other person a win. With this, there's really no way for corruption, and I'd assume there are websites similar to game battles nowadays that are corrupt as well. So this makes it fair, 100% fair for everyone. And people can't, they can't use cheats, hacks, and they can't dispute saying they won when they really didn't. Which in return, I think will make this a great platform. The Mobile Go advantages are you can earn money through the comfort of your own home. You don't need to fly to tournaments anymore. You don't need to spend money on flying there. Most of the time, to get into the tournament, you have to pay a fee or a team fee. You got to get a hotel and you got to pay for food. With this, you can lay down on your couch and you can wager and you can play against people for money. And like I said before in a previous slide, there's no need to worry about cheaters. You can make a living off gaming in the comfort of your own home. There are people who will spend 10-15 hours a day playing video games, and with this, they can spend that whole time playing video games, but they can make money off of it. And I assume there is going to be, since they have thousands of games, there can be thousands of people who can make a living just off wagering. Online wagering in games is increasing. You can see Call of Duty streams where pro players are wagering against each other for cash. And you can also see streams such as Halo streams. But the one downside to that is you got to be willing to trust the people. So you can't really wager with everyone. So most of the time I will just see pros wagering against other pros because you just can't really, the pros are at least a little known. So if they don't pay up, then they'll get bad rep from other people. But if you're just wagering against a random person, if they don't pay up, then they really don't got nothing to lose. You can already see websites. There's some websites like UMG which offer cash wagers, between players, but it's only for a certain amount of games, and really it's not that popular. And I've never played UMG, but I'd assume, there have been times where one person has won and the other person has disputed it. And there are times where people can just DDoS you as well, to get a win. DDoS is where they just knock your internet connection offline and they report that they got the win, and they can even record a video of you getting kicked out of the game, and really there's really nothing you can do for that. So there are some flaws for using UMG or offering cash wagers online against other players, because it won't always work out. With this, pretty much it can always work out, because if you win, you actually get the win and you win your money. You don't got to worry about that extra stuff. The potential, the smartphone gaming market, as you can see by the chart, is number one, 46.1 billion in 2017, and by 2020 it's expected to reach 64.9 billion, which is a huge increase. And even if next year the projected market cap for smartphone gaming is 52.7 billion, even if Game Credits achieves a 5% market share, that would put the coin at a 2.6 billion market cap, which would almost make the token worth $41. Now note, the token right now is only $1.72. So that is a huge increase, and 5% really isn't a lot. That's just an example I gave. With all the things that Mobile Go is trying to do, I'd assume they can at least capture 10, 15, maybe 20, 25% of the market cap at least, which would make the token worth even more. But I'm not trying to give false information and say, oh, this token will reach $200. I'm trying to be at least a little realistic. I think a $41 price tag for game credits is realistic. Now, also do note that if game credits goes up, because game credits is the main token, Mobile Go would also go up as well, because Mobile Go is a token that the people will be wagering. So Mobile Go, I'd assume it can at least get a $3 to $6 price range, because if you're betting a Mobile Go token, right now it's 29 cents. I don't think people are going to bet one Mobile Go token, which is 29 cents. I'd assume they're going to bet like one, and you're going to bet, maybe $5 to $10 for a wager. I'm not too sure if people are gonna spend all that time wagering for $1. Of course, there could be people that would do that, but I'd assume, there's gonna be people who are gonna be wanting to make a living off of this, so they're gonna be wagering more. So they gotta play less games in a day to get a good amount of money. And Game Credit's team also has 53 million from the Mobile Go ICO, which they're going to be using to advertise their platform. I've gotten a newsletter before, I think it was from them, that they stated that it costs $1.50 to get a gamer onto a platform. So they got 53 million to work with. They're going to have at least a couple million people using their platform. And the more people that use it, the more the price of game credits is going to go up. And they're gonna have a referral incentive. So if you invite your friend with your referral link, you will get some sort of, I think maybe like some Mobile Go that they wager, like a percentage or something like that. And more people are getting slash using smartphones. For example, Toys R Us. Many of you may not have heard about this, but they filed for bankruptcy. So, well, you can see that a lot of little kids, they don't want to play. They don't want to play with toys anymore. They want to play on phones now. So that is also one of the reasons the smartphone market is evolving, and that's why it's projected to reach that 64 million or 64 billion by 2020, because most kids nowadays they want to play games. They don't really care about toys. And we're entering a digital age. So, everything's getting digital, everyone's going digital. And Game Credit slash MobileGo founder Sergey is a former professional gamer for Quake, so he has lots of experience in gaming. And he's the founder of That Cross Games. They have over 13 million registered gamers. So as you can see so far, that game credits, there are so many good things about it, and there's really no negatives about game credits. This is also one of the reasons why I can see the coin reaching at least a $1 billion market cap. The coin isn't really talked about as much as it should. The coin actually has a real use case for it, and they have a partnership with Unity, which according to the company, approximately 34% of the top 1,000 free mobile games are made with Unity tools. So that is a big partnership, and the partnership can potentially bring blockchain assets to 3 billion unique mobile devices. So on top of that advertising money, they got this great partnership as well. And my final analysis is they got a great team. They can still get more potential partnerships, and the game store already is in beta, and they still got 53 million available. They haven't even spent a cent yet on advertising. Their game store is still in beta. They're just making the final touches for it. And my final predictions are that we'll possibly see $30 to $40 per coin on game credits. Right now it's 174, and we can possibly see $3 to $6 on Mobile Go in the near future. Right now it's $29. So I think we can at least see a 10 to 20 times return on both of these tokens. The smartphone gaming market is evolving year by year, and I can see game credits being one of the leading platforms for mobile gaming.